Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the one and only World Improv Network comedy show on Mile High Sports Radio. Take part in the show by giving your suggestions or questions to the cast for each show segment throughout the week, or live during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling in to Mile High Sports Radio studio line. Now, enjoy the show. It's local. It's global. You're listening to WIN World Local News.
WIN World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smittss. Breaking news into the WIN World Local News Sports Desk from WIN Sports reporter Fired Up Frank, who's live rioting in France at the 2016 Euro Soccer Championships. How's the festivities, Fired Up?
Oh, Potter, I am having the time of my life. I have been swimming through a sea of French women, just crushing it like I always knew that I could. Boy, nothing gets these French women going like soccer games. I don't understand it, but I am reaping the rewards, Potter. I'm chafing a little bit. I've started to visit the local apothecaries and get some various creams, balms, and salves that are fixing me right up and keeping me strong, if you know what I'm talking about. There's soccer going on. I don't really understand it. So I've got my buddy here, Mr. Ramsey Forks, who knows all about soccer. Ramsey, who's winning?
I think the French women there, Frank. Sorry, man, just can't keep my eyes off them. I haven't really been paying attention to the game, though.
Okay, like a true American, ignoring soccer. I am right there with you. Oh, Potter, if you'll excuse me, I am being beckoned by a gaggle of gals. Back to you.
Wow, and I missed the tournament to be broadcasting here from the United States. Not fair at all, Fired Up. Anyway, on to our next top story, which is brought to us by WIN contributor Christy of Long Island, New York. With David Cameron's historical announcement to step down from filmmaking and as British Prime Minister, a slight shift in the U.S. presidential race has ensued. Hillary Clinton has just announced her intentions to become president of Canada instead of the U.S., and the Donald has decided he will rule while having fun in the sun and take Mexico. To get the full inside this elephant and donkey show, let's go live to WIN senior circus reporter Bozos the Clown, who's in the White House Oval Office with Hillary and the Donald. Bozos?
Hey, thanks, Potter. It's Bozos the Clown here. I've got both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump here with me. Donald, let's start with you.
Yes.
You are heading down to Mexico, a wall
Yes.
we thought you'd never jump over. Well, I guess it's not built yet, but what was the main reason for heading down there, sir?
Well, I saw a lot of cheap labor. Great workers. They're going to be, once they go through that Trump training program, they're going to be the greatest workers on earth. We're already starting with a very strong foundation. And I'm going to turn that country around and make it the greatest country in North America. Make Mexico great again. That's what I'm saying.
Righty-o, Donald. I really appreciate that. One more follow-up question on that. What is your favorite thing about the Mexican people and the Mexican culture in general?
I like taco salads.
All right, me too. How about it? One time I threw a taco salad all over my mother. She disowned me after that. Heading on over to Hillary Clinton here. Hillary, is the move up to Canada, does it have anything to do with the fact that you're under a federal investigation by the FBI?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, after having a cappuccino here with the Donald, I brought back so many good memories of my times in the Oval Office. First, when I was First Lady, being deceitful to the American people, and then more recently, Secretary of State. But there's one lie, Bozos, that I can no longer cover up, and that is, I'm addicted to maple syrup. And that is why I'm going to be president of Canada.
Well, that's great there, Hillary. One more follow-up for you as well. Is Bill going to head up there with you? Because we care about him a lot more than you.
Absolutely. He's going to be my servant, and we're going to make sure that all Canadians, that maple syrup is no longer just a luxury item, but a God-given right for universal maple syrup coverage.
Man, that woman really likes syrup. All right, back to you, Potter.
Thank you so much, Bozos. Excellent reporting from the Oval Office. Man, maybe you should run for president. Anyway, on to our next breaking story, which is brought to us by WIN contributor Mark of Seattle, Washington. With Season 6 of Game of Thrones at an end, many are wondering, where is the love? As White Walker depression is already taking hold of Westeros and the rest of the globe. To carve deep into the story like a fine blade of Valyrian steel, let's go live to WIN chief psychologist Dr. Drewstein, who's in Westeros in King's Landing. Dr. Drewstein?
Yes, thank you very much. There is a great seasonal affective disorder taking hold here in Westeros and spreading out into the world. I'm here with the chief maester of King's Landing, who specializes in psychological disorders. Now, Maester, yes,
Yeah.
no, do not be afraid.
Oh.
Do not be afraid. I merely come to seek answers. I'm not going to kill you, or no, I'm not that kind. Even though I could, but I won't. A lot of people feeling sad, but can you suggest as a cure?
Well, I think the best outlet for sadness is well, personally with me, Nutella and crackers.
I'm sorry, you said practice?
Crackers.
Crackers. Oh, well,
Crisps.
Oh, crisps. Thank you. Now, I'm sorry, are these special crisps? Or...
In sadness, I usually fulfill it with consumption.
Oh, so you're just saying to eat your feelings? Yes. Now, that could be a problem with the coming winter and the lack of food stores.
Oh, well, there's
Could I chew on leather? Or...
I've never had a leather wrapped around me before.
Here you go, Sonny. Here's that chainmail you wanted to chew on to make it through the winter.
Thank you. Yes, I'm trying chainmail instead of leather. I hear the iron would be helpful.
Fiber,
Fiber.
sweet, iron.
Oh,
Good
this
for
is
the
very
blood.
complicated.
This, I'm very much in my own world.
It seems like that. You're very scared.
Yes.
Stab, stab, stab. Back to you, Potter.
Wow, way to finish him off, Dr. Drewstein. I guess that's what you do in Game of Thrones, just kill people. Well, on to our next story. Let's get a look at the global weather and check in with Flood Fister, who's vacationing on the lovely banks of the Mississippi River after the Earth has successfully defended itself from aliens during Independence Day. How's the weather and the vacationing going, Flood?
Well, we've got a pretty wild circumstance over here. Atmospheric pressure is up tenfold. We have a number of clouds. There's a lot of people in the background partying, having a good time. That's good because pretty much they're all screwed in just about 15 minutes because this storm's really going to kick in to high gear. I'm actually thinking about getting out of here, Potter. I'm with a bikini girl here on the beach who refuses to give me her name. I don't know if it's me or her, but Miss, are you excited more to be at the beach or more to see this awesome weather streaming?
Oh, I can't wait to see the weather at the beach. Isn't that right, girls? Woo! We're gonna get wasted!
Oh, man. Potter, to be honest, I might have to just stick around here for a little bit longer, maybe 14 minutes before everybody else dies.
Represent for body shots!
All right, I'm going to check in for one body shot before I leave. And, hey, we're going to kick this thing back to you, Potter. I hope I make it out of here safely.
Wow. Well, thank you, Flood, for that excellent report on the weather, and hopefully you don't drown or get too drunk. And thank you all for tuning in to WIN World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smittss. Stay tuned for Community Court next on the World Improv Network.
Give the WIN cast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break for a case that needs to be tackled during Community Court. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.